Greetings everybody. On today's video, I am at the Aquarium of the Pacific to show you around. Let's roll that intro. I want to start by showing this off. This is the parking structure over here right now with validation. It's $8 for the day. But then you can come over here and get your tickets. Right now, adults $44.95. At the time of this recording, children $29.95, seniors $41.95. And if you're a member though, you get in for free. But yeah, look at this building. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look, it's all like the ocean is spilled over. Just walking straight in. Actually, some really cool stuff right here. You can see it's like a humpback whale right away. Oh yeah, I don't think they have any of those on exhibit though. Pacific Vision's wing. There's a lot to look at here, and I'm new here, all right? But I do know this. Here's the gift shop, right here. Okay, cool. We'll have to check that out on the way out, but I want to get into this. Let's get stuck in. Let's go see. I'm beginning over here at the North Pacific Preview. Look at all the different fish. You got your China rockfish, your vermilion rockfish, your tiger rockfish. Lots of rockfish. It's one of their bolder attractions. Ah, wolf eel. Oh, I like that. Look at all this stuff. This is fascinating. Rockfish conservation. Okay, cool. And it looks like they have everything in both English and Spanish, which is also very, very nice. You look over here. Here we go. One thing I love about aquariums is you get the above view and then like the underwater, of course, and you can like see the dividing line on some of these. Wow, fascinating. Look at these guys. Oh, hello. Yes, there's like, I'm ready for my close-up. Wow. You're cool. I feel like we're having a staring contest. You're gonna win, all right? You're better than me. I'm sorry, I wish I had something to give you. I don't, except my attention. You have it. That's so cool. Wow. Get such an appreciation for creatures like this who are constantly moving, you know? Like there's never a time really that they can kind of just chill out completely. You know, like yeah, they can kind of rest here and there, but to think that you have to be swimming all the time, out in the ocean. Oh my gosh, what a foreign concept. Wow. These are fascinating. Look at this. In this, okay, this is my hand, by the way. So this is a very large fish. It's a very large fish. This is a really cool enclosure too. Yeah, makes sense. North Pacific Preview. I believe that's a vermilion rockfish. I could be wrong about that, but I want to look at this starfish over here too. Wow, a couple of them. Oh, a lot of them. Oh wow, that's really cool actually. Oh, the wolf eel I think is all the way down here to look at. Now, I can respect that. I can respect that. It's so cool. I think eels are really interesting. My kind of major point of reference are the whales right here, and I'm just right underneath them, so to speak. And that's where that North Pacific Preview was. There's some stairs. We'll go up there in a little bit. That's a nice reef at the time of this recording, anyway. But yeah, it's nice, large open space. Like I can't really describe to you the size of these whales. I think this is a blue whale. I could be wrong about that, but it is massive. It is really, truly massive. Before we head over to Southern California, it looks like we have a diver in here who's actually giving like a little presentation or a class. It's really interesting. So cool. I want to go diving. And like the fish and the sharks, which are fish. And they're with them. If you look up here too. We'll come look at this a little bit closer later, but like, man, like look at that, wow. This is such a tall tank. Those fish are massive, oh my gosh. So neat. Moving now over to the Southern California portion, we're gonna be looking at some leopard sharks, some horn sharks, some Garibaldis. Ooh, and a bat star. I like that. But yeah, if you want, you can kind of take a moment to pause the video, kind of read up on what they have right here. A lot of great information. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. Yeah. Ugh. I love learning. We'll start with the Garibaldi. Garibaldi? I don't know. I like him. Look at him. I love that coloration. Wow. Yeah. Fish and birds have some of the craziest colors of all the animal kingdom. It's so neat. This guy's like, hey, When's my time to shine? It's right now, friend. You look great. You look fantastic. All right? I'd guess what you are, but I feel like I will be wrong no matter what. I'll show the fish key again. Now we can go off that. But man, so fascinating how similar they are in certain ways, but so different. Like, look at this guy. What even is this? Amazing. Oh my gosh, do we have any ichthyologists watching? Look at this. Wow. That is incredible. What I'm looking at, this is a hybrid. No, I'm just kidding, it's a fish, but still, it's like, it looks like some sort of like kind of eel, snake, fish hybrid thing. Wow. 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 So many fish to look at and appreciate. And again, the smattering here of the main fish that we're seeing. But also, I'm sure there's others in here too that are not all listed here. It's so interesting. And of course, giant kelp. Don't forget the kelp. You guys want to talk about natural camouflage? Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's like, hey, no, I'm blocking. He's like, look at me instead. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. That's so cool. This is actually a spot that is supposedly carrying some of these mollusks, some snails we have over here. Not this guy, of course, but over here. Apparently, these guys were the very first marine invertebrate to be listed on the endangered species list, and they're trying to bring them back. These are the white abalone, or abalone, I don't know. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, and that they're in this spot over here in the Southern Californian wing of the aquarium. Yeah, this is again, you just gotta take like a second or two, you know, to look around in greater detail to see what lurks in the shadows. It's just so neat. It's just so neat. And again, some more information if you are interested in such things. Time for the California spiny lobster. I believe that's who's hanging out down here. I'm hoping so. 'Cause that's what I'm telling people. Just chill it out down here. I'm feeling remorse because I'm immediately thinking of butter. I'm sorry, not you, friend. Of course, not you. But yeah, also there is supposedly a moray eel, California moray eel in here, or just moray. I'm gonna go try to find it. I didn't find the moray, but I did find this guy. Look at him, wow, fascinating. Look at that. A crusty crustacean. Is that a joke? Are the nautical jokes back? Oh my gosh! Moving on over to the Catalina goby and check these little guys out. Look at these, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at the stripes. I really like that one a lot. The orange and the blue. It's even more pronounced in person. Oh my gosh. I'm popping over to the eccentric sand dollar, and it looks like I found the sandbank. That's right. Ah, yeah. Nautical jokes are back, baby. Oh my goodness. Here you go. How much money is this? This is so much. Imagine if we just switched our currency to sand dollars. They're like, sand dollars, the new currency. And this guy is the richest of us all. Now this exhibit over here is really interesting to me because we have all of these creatures to look at, but the thing I'm looking at mostly are the anemones, which, if we look at this, you can see how they kind of cling, wrap, populate, coagulate, coalesce, all those words. Wow. Just like, it's so crazy. That's the ocean for you, baby. Wow. That's very, very cool, though. This is a beautifully lit exhibit. I really like the kind of darker tone and vibe to it all. Over here now by the marine meadows, and I thought this was actually pretty eye-catching. You look at it, like saying meadows, like under the sea, which can happen. Fields, mountains, all that stuff underwater. Like, how crazy cool is that? So amazing. It's just, wow. And they even have like a current going, so you can kind of see how that would react with ocean waves and whatnot. It's very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Heading on over to the gelatinous drifters. Oh my goodness, the jellies. Oh, the jellies. Now these things are both really cool to me and also kind of freaky. I won't lie to you. Yep, they're just kind of hanging out. And you wouldn't want to get caught in all this, I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh. Just like, look at that. That is like a living thing. I know this sounds nuts, and maybe I sound like a crazy person, but like that is a thing you can like see through. Like, oh my gosh, and it's just chilling. It's like, yep, I'm just chilling. One of the things I was most excited to see here was this. The seals, yes. And sea lion exhibit. Now, of course, right as I come over here, there was one. Oh, it's so cute, don't dog it. They're the dogs of the sea. And I love them. You're supposed to sit here and have a cool, like, picture mode. Oh, there goes. Amazing. Oh, adorable. Oh, they're so cool. Aquatic mammals. For anyone who hasn't seen my shed aquarium video, please go check that out, because I am a huge fan of aquatic mammals. Really, truly. I really am. Shout out to the belugas. But man, like, how aerodynamic these creatures can be, how they just glide through the water. It's just mesmerizing to me. I think one should be coming around. I'm really hopeful. Oh, yes. It's so cute. Oh, my dog. Here's a quick look at the seals and sea lions they have here. Parker, Harpo, Kane, Chase, Elga, aka Ellie, Shelby, Troy, and Kaya. Oh my goodness. They are adorable. And this whole space actually leads outside. But they have all of this, it looks like, that you can go and check out. There's a kind of above ground viewing as well. I'm just kind of a sucker for the underground, you know, underwater, I should say. But look at them. Oh, the seals and the sea lions living together in harmony. And as you can see, one just shot out underneath us and then popped up over there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi guys. Hello. Hello, I love you guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's incredible. Ugh. Oh my gosh, hello, hello friend. Eyeballing me. Oh, they're like, that one's like a little torpedo. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. I could be happy just sitting here all day watching them go around. Yeah, ugh, swimming upside down. Style points, style points. Well, this exhibit gets my seal of approval. Oh, he keeps doing the nautical jokes. So technically the larger ones that are in this enclosure are the sea lions, while the smaller ones that I was talking about torpedo-like this guy right here, or lady, is a seal. Oh my goodness though, like look at that, wow. Just so graceful in the water, just incredibly graceful. Before we head outside, I want to come over here and show off this spot too. I think that's a moray right there. When the moon hits your eye like a green scaly guy, that's amore. Wait, that scales? Does that joke play? I don't know. These are the jokes, folks. These are the jokes. Yeah, it's really cool. Just like look at him. I love these guys. I don't know what it is about them. Kind of spooky, kind of funny, but I dig them. I think he's like, hello. Hi, I hope you like that I serenaded you. Just walking outside, if you come over here to the right, we have a critical habitat for the yellow-crowned night heron. Wow, what a cool name for a bird. Yellow-crowned night heron. Like a superhero name or something. Hello, how are you? That's fantastic. You're so cool. Yeah, actually quite nice open spot over here, but look at this too. It's a large bird chilling out up here. I don't know if he's part of it or if he's just chilling here. I don't know. It's very neat. Also merchandise over here, and then the Shark Lagoon, which we're gonna go check out before we head to the stairway to the second level exhibits, where we can see our sea lions and seals from above. Here we are looking into the Shark Lagoon. This is the upper viewing window. You can see a ray right there, along with rays of the sun. Is that a nautical joke? I'm counting it. But yeah, sharks. One of the most interesting fish out there. Varied. So many different types of sharks. Like this one right here. Is it a leopard shark? I hope so. Got a little sand on his fin. Diggies. See, I said not laying around. These guys are laying around. These are fish that lay around, so. Yep. There you go. There you go. But I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the camera. There's a ray over there, and it is huge. Gigantic. My goodness, like, That's one thing about the water. It allows for animals to grow in such a size and way that on land would not normally be supported. We're looking at like whale sharks, whales even, all that stuff. But yeah, so cool. It says on the ground here, sand tiger shark, so I don't know. I'm guessing that was the leopard shark though, I'm guessing that. But over here, we have this kind of red mangrove. Mangroves are really interesting, by the way. But in here we've got these brown-banded bamboo sharks, white-spotted bamboo shark, apolete shark, apolete, and a pallet tang. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And again, they're kind of chilling. It seems like the sharks are more apt to chill, just like hang out. I'm sure that's not true for all of them, but the ones I'm seeing today, you can kind of see them chilling about, hanging out. It's pretty cool. And again, we could like, you know, we're this close to them. We're very close. Very, very, very close. So you can literally be hands-on here. Just remember, do not grab them, do not scratch them, and keep fingers away from the mouth. And do like the trace of 2 fingers, you know, that type of thing. You know, you want to be sweet to these things, you know, they're hanging out. They're living creatures too. While you're yanking on them or scratching them or anything. But yeah, they're beautiful. These rays are just very pretty. These blue-spotted rays. Not to be confused with the cow nose ray, which are going by right now. Wow, they're so cool. Just walking down away from the sharks and the rays, we can head down here, horseshoe crabs, whatnot. I want to go touch those, but also the sea otter surrogacy. They have some information over here. And the Molina Animal Care Center holding system. Interesting, they have some rays in here right now. And oh my gosh, we'll have to look at all this. This is really cool to me. Wow, clearance is 6 feet. Okay, I can make it. I can make it. Okay, they're being generous. They're being generous. Oh my gosh, kind of crouching a little. But yeah, this holding system. There you go. Read up on holding systems, quarantine periods. Yeah, this is a big deal in all animals, as you guys probably understand now. But with fish and birds and stuff, we've seen a lot of issues with that. But look at, okay, it's hard to really describe how large that ray is, but it's massive. It's really, truly massive. Oh my gosh. It's always amazing to me that all these fish can live in such harmony. You know, these aquatic creatures are all just kind of chilling. But yeah, look at the undulations. Oh, that is so cool. That's so cool. Oh, and hello. Hello, you beautiful thing. Rays are majestic. It's like they're flying through the water. Oh man, just so cool. So cool. Ugh, getting some Animal Kingdom vibes from Walt Disney World. You can actually come here and see surgeries being performed. Of course, that's not a real otter right there they're working on, but you can come see if they have checkups or appointments, things like that. Bring them in here. It's fascinating to see this. I have a little bit of a background in pre-vet stuff, so all this stuff is really interesting to me. But like, look at this. Fish anesthesia system. Like, that's crazy. You can take a fish out of water, keep it alive, keep it sedated, and treat it at the same time. That is amazing to me. And the California moray eel, like, how do you, like, treating terrestrial animals is hard enough, but then take away water, you know, like, that just, I mean, if they need it, if they require it, that is just amazing to me. But what a cool facility. I always think it's kind of like, it's tough already to do this job, and they must just get used to it. But like, think you're working, helping an animal, and a bunch of people are just watching your every move. You're like, it's amazing. That's so cool. Shout out to all the veterinarians around the world. You're amazing in whatever field you're working in. I appreciate you. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to give back in a big way someday, but yeah, shout out to the vets. A little bit about reef-friendly aquariums, and it's so interesting that you can actually kind of make this, or kind of take care of it yourself, you know, under the right conditions, and everything is just right. But yeah, I think that's really interesting. But again, look at these beautiful fish. Oh my gosh, just stunning. It's over here talking to Carl about the horseshoe crabs. Fascinating. Oh my gosh.
And that kind of shows you a little
show the
bit
underside
of
of
what
them.
they have found horseshoe crab to be more
So cool.
closely related to. They are not so much a crab. Any guesses as to what they're...
And you can see this here, they're not real crabs. You can see more kind of a diagram here. Fascinating. It says over like 450 million years old, and they're actually really soft to the touch. So cool. Moving away now from the horseshoe crabs, the sharks, and the rays, and we're heading finally up to the second level exhibits. Yeah, this has all been really interesting, very fascinating, very educational. Now again, we're looking at the seals and sea lions habitat from above. Which is interesting. Looks like they have a little spot over here to hang out on land, as it were. And it might be a little bit harder to see them up here, but this is another spot. You come check them out. They're so cute and amazing. Looks like they actually have toys and stuff they like to play with too, to play with balls and whatnot. Just like puppies. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. I don't know. It's the dog lover in me. Just wants to give them a hug. Wants to give them a nice big hug. But yeah, they kind of make their quick appearances. Seems like a toy back in the corner there. But check out this guy. Yeah, he's just chilling. He's chilling, having a good day. Oh, what a sweet creature. Aww. Try to give you an appreciation for the size here again. This is my hand. And there's our friend who's just kind of chilling. You can see the flipper here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's just so sleek. So sleek, the hair, just allowing it to cut through the water. Yeah, not much drag on this one. Fantastic. Now we are heading up the stairs from the seals and sea lions to the June Keys penguin habitat. Ah, yes, penguins. You guys like penguins? I like penguins. Oh man. Oh, these are Magellanic penguins. Magellanic? Ferdinand Magellan. That's what they're named after. That's pretty cool. Dang. Interestingly enough, these ones are found down around the southern coasts, South America. Wow. That is pretty far south, actually. Doesn't completely surprise me, though. Let's look at these guys, though. They're super duper cute. Wow. Here they come. There they go. Talk about torpedoes. Yeah. Oh. They are adorable. I like them. Reminds me a lot of the seals, of course. It's just fun to watch how they move through the water. They can just elevate themselves really quickly and then drop right back down. Just like, man, again, kind of flying through the water. Ugh, they are so cute. So cute. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. Oh wow, there's a lot of penguins. Oh my gosh, wow. If they were on land as a group, they would be known as a waddle, but in the water, they are known as a raft. A group of them. Do you see that one? Just go, woo! Ah, everybody. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but colony, other word. Yeah, bunch of different names for a group of penguins. They're so cute though, look at them go. I'm over here on the side of the enclosure here, and these guys, they can actually stand up right here, and they were kind of looking at me, but this is really cool. You can actually go down underneath, and you can see them from a completely different angle. Wow. Oh, and they're actually cleaning it right now too. That is fantastic. Oh, but you can see the underside of a penguin. Yes, other names, a huddle or rookery when they're on land as well. I was looking this up, I was finding out more and more. So cool. So they're sanding this down, or they're just, maybe not sanding it, but they're using kind of like a sanding device to clean that. But yeah, it's so cool. Yeah. These guys are adorable. I know there's so many reflections, but just appreciate the penguins. Oh my goodness. There you go, he's standing up. So cute. Oh, adorable. Yeah. Hello, friend. I want to give you a hug, but they are working on the enclosure. It's like, oh, I'm checking off. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, but this is so neat that you can just like tuck in there, see them from a different angle. Also, right next door is the shorebird sanctuary. Come over here and see various shorebirds, talk about the wetlands and all that stuff, rehabilitation. Yeah, this is pretty too. I like that they kind of painted a background there that kind of makes it feel like it goes on much further. That's a nice touch right there. That's a nice touch right there. Some rays and sharks right nearby the penguins.
They often bury themselves in the sand or the sediment.
Oh.
And that little creature right there is almost the same color as the sand already.
Wow.
So by burying yourself in the sand and being sand colored, it's amazing camouflage, but it makes it a little bit tricky for us to actually see them as we're approaching these environments. Because the truth is, we do share habitat with these animals. If you are a beach lover, if you're someone who enjoys going to the beach here in Southern California, you could find some of these amazing species. As I was saying just a moment ago, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're glad you're here. These are all local species here in California.
Cool.
And something you might notice right when you first start touching is the water temperature is quite different than downstairs. So downstairs, those are some of our tropical rays. And tropical indicates that our water is much, much warmer. So here it's much chillier because our local water here is much chillier in Southern California. Although we do have some beautiful beaches, the water is still pretty cold. And so these creatures are adapted to be cold water rays. Our little round rays are some of our famous rays, really close to here in Long Beach, because if you go just outside the aquarium and you walk along that walkway by the boats in the harbor and you look down, you'll often see round rays right there on the rocks. And that's because these little rays are kind of hunting and scavenging among those rocks, looking for little invertebrates to munch up. And they're looking for their food from above. So when we look at a ray, we know their body is really, really flat.
Some more rays over here.
We can think about the ways that they're related to others.
Oh, they're very, very cool. Sturgeon right here along with the rays.
Interested in this creature.
So big.
Our practices of harvesting caviar, we don't do that here, but
my hand.
Up north in Santa Barbara,
it's not exactly on top of it.
Developing
Still
some amazing practices
huge.
That have advanced the way that caviar is actually harvested.
Wow. Here's ray habitat, kind of showing the various rays we can see here. Sawfish has always been super duper interesting to me personally. But yeah, so we just saw the white sturgeon there. Oh, there we go. Can I get my shadow to block for it? I don't know. It's not helping. There we go. Yeah. So fascinating. So many different rays. Bat ray. I like it. The bat ray. Now we're just walking inside the rays right out over there. It's the Gulf of California. Sea of Cortez. Yes. Oh. Vaquita. The first second I saw it, I was like, beluga. No, it's not beluga. Not beluga. Talking about the totoaba as well over here. These are some very, very large fish. This is something that might be a little weird. The Garden of Eels. Check it out. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Can you find the garden eels? Yeah, look at this. And maybe we can use this to our advantage. Crazy, huh? Eels. Wow. Fascinating. Look at the colorations, the patterns, striations, all these things. Just beautiful. And also the other fish here as well. But you can actually kind of move this, which is kind of cool. Move it around a little bit. Now you can get some different viewing angles, perhaps. Yeah, my camera's like, hey, you're trying to figure this out, I'm trying to figure this out, we're all trying to figure this out together. But yeah, wow. Really cool. Right over here now by the rocky reefs and the southern Gulf. Right over here. Look at all the fish. I like these ones that you have up above you, so you can just kind of reference it quick. Like you're like, I'm looking for the spiny porcupine fish. And then you can start hunting, you know, with your eyes, of course. Of course. I picked one that likes to blend in. But look at this guy. Oh, wow. Maybe, oh, wait a sec. Oh, this is him. Way bigger than I thought he was going to be. Oh my gosh, you're huge. You are huge. Again, this is my hand. Like, that is a big fish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So fascinating. So many different types of fish. Again, if you want to look into the field of ichthyology, there is a lot to appreciate. But just look at this guy. I can't get over it. Wow. You're fascinating. You're fascinating. Something so mesmerizing about a fish tank. Takes me back to the days when I was a kid. You go to the dental office. Not that I still don't go there from time to time, but They have one I used to go to back home at a big aquarium, or a pretty decent sized one, and you just sit there and it would soothe you, you know, beforehand. There's in the back there, it's kind of a smaller one. That is called a Cortez Rainbow Wrasse, I believe. Something like that, wrasse. These yellow ones, I don't know, but very eye-catching. He's like, I'm coming in for my close-up. Here I come. This is my good side. I'm just kidding. I only have good sides. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Moving in again, where we were seeing the rays out front in the Gulf of California and the Rocky Reefs, we're actually back into the main area again. The big whale and all that. We were looking at this before. I think those are the same scuba divers who are in the penguin area right now that were in here. But you can see how tall this is. This is such a massively, like, elongated aquarium. It's really cool to see. I like that. I love the verticality. Like, obviously, you want the horizontal for most of them so you can get more people up there. But for something like this, in kind of like a main atrium room or something like that, this is the Blue Cavern. I think that's very aptly named. I really like that name. But again, at the time of this recording, yellow Christmas tree. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. And then they've got Cafe Scuba over here too. Well, I won't be dining at Cafe Scuba this time. At the time of this recording, opens daily at 10:30 a.m. Here's look at all the prices for what they have here. They actually have a pretty wide variety of things here. Here's the question. Is eating fish tacos here, does that make you feel bad? Or are you okay with it? It's like going to the Coral Reef restaurant at Epcot, and you're like, yeah, I'll be ordering the tuna, as you like stare at all the fish. I don't know. Let me know what you think. These are historical dive boots, and what you can do is you can kind of reach in, put your hand up and see how heavy they are, and they are very heavy. Kind of reminds me of like the thing I did at the National Eagle Center with how heavy an eagle is. Man, these things are really heavy. That'll bring you down. But yeah, here is the entrance to Cafe Scuba. I love the old diver helmets. I think those are so neat. I really do. They actually have an outdoor eating area here. Yeah, this looks pretty chill. This looks really chill. I think I'm here on a really relaxed day. Yeah, but here's kind of a brief little look at it. Yeah, step over there. Grab a table over here. I like the different seating. They have like a booth, you know, like high tops, 4 tops, outside tops. It's all tops. Along this walkway back, there's California's Changing Water, kind of showing off some information, talking about things that were 1.8 million years ago versus now, because we're kind of walking forward in time from way back to the present. That's really, really interesting to see how California has changed over millions of years. Now we're going to take a trek into the northern Pacific. I'm very excited. Oh, I love this type of artwork too. It's very enchanting to me. The Northwest Pacific part of the States, some of my favorites. But look, more rockfish. Rockfish, you guys sensing a bit of a theme? That's because I believe we were seeing the top side of what we were looking at before with some of this, you know, looking down, you know, different view, which is really cool that you can have multiple angles on the same exhibits. I really dig that. At first I thought this was about a soda pop that I used to drink, but no, this surge channel generated by violent winds furiously pounding the shore. Wow, that's really cool. Makes crazy waves. Surge channel. They're not surging currently, but imagine, if you will, that it was surging. And wow, just so much to look at, so much to appreciate. Really big starfish down there. All these other fish here and there. It's crazy to me. Oh my gosh. And imagine if you were to drain all of this, you know, take the fish and friends out, but then like how like deep this could be, or how hard it would be to climb, because it's all, you know, slippery rocks. It's just really interesting. Here we go, we're going to appreciate some jellyfish. This is the crystal jelly. Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Wow. Just captivating. Is it not mesmerizing? Oh my goodness. I'll learn a bit more what is a sea jelly exactly. It's so interesting. They have no brain, skeleton, or centralized nervous system. It's like, are you serious? Like, it's just so crazy to me that they don't have brains and yet they can do all this stuff and it's totally fine. But also, if you were to get the visitor guide, they actually tell you what page to look it up on too. But yeah, we're kind of circling back here. Now we're by the warty comb jellies. Wow. I just, like, look at that. My camera can't even understand what's happening. It's like, what is this? Look at that. Incredible. Just remarkable. Oh my gosh. Right next door, look at these guys. These are the flower hat jellies. These guys are like just floating. It's like, whoa, like that. Kind of reminds me of like a Venus flytrap, right? These are so cool though. And there's kind of like neon green ends to their tendrils or whatnot. Really, really, really cool. Yeah. And then right next door, I'm not exactly sure what the name is on this one because it's not there currently. But take a look at these guys. Again, it feels like it's like a light show. Do you know what I mean? Bioelectrical, like, oh my gosh, like look at that. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's what it feels like it is. Like I just can't even, man, like, and look at the shape. My gosh. And also, just so you guys know, we're celebrating 25 years of the holidays. Oh yeah, happy holidays everybody. Now we're looking at the Pacific Sea Nettle. And they also have live cam. So if you want to watch live on explore.org, you can find these guys, which is really cool. They have all these kind of spots for sharing on social media, but look at these guys. Oh my goodness. Just, again, try to zoom in, kind of focus on like one or two, but oh my gosh. Incredible. To think we share this world with these guys. And like, yeah. There you go. Camera's like, all right, I'm picking up on this one. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. 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 Just wow. Learning a bit about the crested auklet, and can you guys guess why I was drawn over here? Yeah, the smell of tangerines. You can press the button and smell the tangerines, so you just press it. Oh, it's all citrus. But if you want to hear the sounds. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Now to take a look at some diving seabirds, which is also just amazing to me that there's such a thing. But yeah, some of these guys are going to look a little familiar to you probably. I believe that's our crested auklet right there. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. I believe we have some puffins in here amongst some other foul creatures. Is that a nautical joke or an aviation joke? I'm still counting it. Subnautical, sort of nautical, close enough. But yeah, look at these guys just chilling in here. They're so cute. Oh man. Yeah, and again, this is one of those that kind of you see above, and you can also go below depths to see. Yes. Yeah, they can dive down. Oh, it's just so cool. That is amazing to me. Like, obviously we saw the penguins doing it before, but like, to do this for hunting and survival and all that stuff all the time, like this guy's doing this often, along with hanging out on the rocks. On the rocks. Yeah. I like my puffins. On the rocks. Puffin on the rocks. There, this joke works now. Puffin on the rocks. Yes. Look at our guy over here. He's feasting quietly. Myself. But look at these two over here. Just chilling out. There's like, yo, I'm hanging. We're hanging out here on our little turf. Like literally on their own turf. Oh, that's great. Moving on now to the giant Pacific octopus. Now these guys are some of the most interesting, creative, intelligent creatures we're gonna see here today. Never ever underestimate an octopus. If you could take away anything from this, it's just like these guys, oh man, we're talking camouflage, we're talking critical thinking skills, we're talking escape artists. Let's just be glad that they're, you know, relegated to the land for now. Also, they have a little warning in saying that they are very sensitive to bright lights, no flash photography. Take a look at this guy right here. Wow. You just sleeping. Or he's just chilling. Oh, yeah. So I guess if you're not, you know, a fish like this, you can hang out, or sharks and rays that kind of like to hang out too. Like, look at him. He's like, I'm just chilling. I'm not swimming all the time. Sometimes I'm just chilling. So cool. Like, oh my gosh. Wow. Just appreciate it. Appreciate you, octopus. You're so neat. You should go over here and actually touch starfish if you want to. Lots of hands-on experiences here, which I really appreciate. But now we're moving into one of the other ones I really wanted to see here. Again, we're talking kind of more marine-based mammals. We're talking otters. How adorable. Oh my gosh. And this is how they spend their time. And you know what? I kind of like the percentages the otters are working with here these days, all right? That's really cute. I really like that. I like that. Found on visitor page 20. And then also, can you scan this? Let me know if this works for you guys. Our otter friend was trying to move something over there, but look at them. Yeah, they're actually much bigger than I thought they're gonna be. I've seen like river otters back home at Minnesota Zoo, but these ones are much bigger than that. Like little caves they can dive in and out of. They're also in here. Bunch of fish as well. Yeah, they're very cute, very sweet, and again, like the seals and sea lions that they're closely related to, they move through the water like a torpedo. Yeah, nice big flippers too. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. There you go. Yep. Kind of see how it gets thrown off in the water, how he's over here and then also over here at the same time. Yeah, there's something down here this one wants. It's kind of trying to move a panel or something. I don't know. It's really fascinating though to try and watch this. Look, it's kind of trying to rip something out. It's like, I will get this. Or maybe, oh, he's just kind of rubbing against it now. Oh, he made like a little scratching post. Wow, how clever are you? Wow. I see one here. They kind of backstroke and barrel roll and just kind of do whatever they want. Have a little ball in there playing with. So cute. And again, kind of getting appreciation. We go underneath. See how big they truly are. Yeah. Oh, they're so cute though. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh, it's like sucking on its fin. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're so cute. I just do this for 4 hours. Oh my gosh, hello. Right near the otters, they have this spot over here for the spiny king crab and the spot prawn, along with the vermilion star and the brown box crab. Well, these are very fascinating to me, because like, look at this. This guy's like, I'll be the foundation. The other one's like, I'm the lookout. I'm like, that's a symbiotic relationship right there. Wow. This is a very busy tank that doesn't have a ton of movement. But, hello everyone. How are you? These things are so big. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. This is interesting because we have these tube-dwelling anemones, and some of them are actually kind of lit up or have a different coloration to them, along with some other fish, like the northern spear-nosed poacher, the monkey face prickleback. Wow, these names are crazy. Or the long spine combfish, the short spine combfish. They're just hanging out. Again, kind of like a little field, or like a forest, I should say. Really interesting. Again, look at the pattern. It's just so interesting. Wow. I thought this was really pretty. Look at this. These are strawberry anemones, giant plum nose anemones, amongst some fishy friends like the split-nose rockfish. or the stalked tunicate, or black rockfish. Just look at that. Wow. That is beautiful right there. It's really, really pretty. Here's another enclosure, and I really like the kind of setup here that it's as if they're kind of underneath like a dock or a boardwalk or something and seeing what would build up around it. This one, they have the black-eyed goby, they've got the sailfin sculpin, they've got the longfin sculpin, and then they also have three-spined stickleback, which, oh yeah. I know a little bit about fish, not a ton about fish, just a little bit, just a wee bit. But yeah, I was, again, more of like a marine mammal kind of guy. These are also just like so cool, like, oh man, it's just, yeah, it's just really neat. Really cool exhibits here. This one might be a little intense for people. These are the giant Japanese spider crabs. So if you didn't like the spider crab before, well, these guys are massive, truly massive. Like, there's like a couple starfish here too. Wow, this is really cool. Giant plum-nosed anemone. That is very eye-catching, but these guys are so big. So big. My goodness. And look at this guy. He's like, I'm in here too. He's like one of the only fish I see. Oh my gosh. He's like, yep, I'm the lucky one. This is my house now. You're the king fish. You're the king around here. But yeah, these guys are just so big. Wow. Look at the textures, you know? My goodness. Really fascinating. And again, these things, like, it's like just looking at it, you can kind of imagine, you know, again, the texture. Not that you'd want to touch these, but it's so pretty. Back in the kind of main atrium area right now, there's another shot of our whales. Oh, they're so cute. I'm guessing this is mama and calf. That's what I'm saying, all right? That's what I'm saying. Coming down from where the sea otters were over here to the tropical Pacific to see some brightly colored fish and coral. Oh, this will be nice. Just walked in down this dark hallway to see all these beautiful things. This reminds me a little bit of something they used to have, and they probably still at the Minnesota Zoo. Shout out Minnesota Zoo. I don't know, I keep bringing it up. I went there a lot as a kid. But yeah, you can come down here, really get an appreciation for the size, the depth, all of that here, with tons of different fish and rays and coral, and wow, it's amazing. It really is. This is a very, again, tall enclosure, long enclosure too. We were kind of talking about it before, like how you kind of want the horizontal, so that way you can get more people up closer to the glass, which I did see them cleaning, which is great. And oh my gosh, look at the sea turtle up there. Oh, it's elusive. It's elusive. I love sea turtles. Sea turtles are so cool. Yeah, sorry. I just had to have that moment. Sea turtle, come back. Popping on over to another exhibit, and you can actually see some tentacles right here. So that octopus we saw before was kind of chilling. This one, not so much. And again, get an appreciation for how foreign these creatures kind of feel, like they are from a different planet, I mean. But so amazing. Just look at that creature. That's unlike anything, you know? I don't know. Anything you normally see on any given day, unless you worked here, I suppose. Unless you're in the business, but wow. That's so cool. It's like outside of that glass. Octopus and I are buddies. My goodness. And there's, and the suckers and stuff, how it's sticking there. It's kind of working its way along the glass. Incredible. Just incredible. Wow. Learn here a little bit about glowing reefs and bioluminescence and fluorescence and all that stuff, but how that actually looks. And oh my goodness. In person, this is so neon green, right? And on the camera, it's kind of picking it up. It's kind of too bright almost for it. But wow, that is so cool. Like, natural colors, like from nature. I mean, just like, bleh, like wow. Over here now by the flame and icicle jellies. Really interesting. Look at this. Again, something about the jellyfish are really captivating to me. I don't know why. They're so weird. Like the octopus too. It just feels like completely different solar system that they're from, you know? Like, But yeah, wow, just so cool. Over here now with the shrimp fish, they're chilling. You know, looks like their day's taking a little bit of a nosedive. Oh my goodness, yes. But don't worry, guys, things are looking up. Well, even though you're looking down, don't worry about it. All right, guys, it's all right. Just look at that. Wow, it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Now they're doing this so they can camouflage themselves from predators, so they would only see like a thin rod if you were trying to attack them. I just feel bad. I wish I could just tell them, be like, guys, you know, take it easy. You're safe here. They're just like, no, I'll never take it easy. I'll never take it easy. Maybe a prawn or something in the back, or some sort of crustacean. Yeah, there's some other stuff in here. Not exactly sure what, but it's really cool. And they have other things along the wall here you can check out as well. This won't be an exhaustive one. We're not going to talk about every last thing here. However, I wanted to highlight a few things. That way, when you come here, you'll be a little in the know about what to expect. This one's super cool to me, the twin spot lionfish. Look down over here. He's like secret agent lionfish. I'm upside down. Wow, just look at the colors there. Almost feels like it should be like a tigerfish, but this is what we landed on. I like it. Here's another one of those spots where you can actually kind of walk in. I love this sort of thing. You go in and appreciate almost all around you. Not completely, right? But it's probably like, you know, 180 degrees worth. Up close and personal with your new fishy friends. Ah, yeah. You can really appreciate the scale of some of these exhibits. Are any of these landing? Is anybody still watching? Again, like before, they were kind of above us, now they're below us here as far as like a diagram, or it's kind of like a key to help you see what kind of fish you're looking at. The really cool thing about this spot is that it's like a tube. Isn't that nice? So you can look at either side. You can see the fish all around you. We're kind of walking backwards through the exhibit, admittedly, but now we're in a spot full of frogs, amphibians, all this stuff. The frog life cycle. Learn a bit. Super interesting. But yeah, frogs are really cool too. Right, take a look at this guy. Oh. And you can hear the frog noises. Really neat. Back there, that was the magnificent tree frog. And this is the Sonoran desert frog that just jumped up here. Look at this guy. Oh, man. Desert frog. I got a joke about desert frogs, but you guys might find it a little too dry. So I'm not going to do that. We also have the Kaiser's Mountain Newt. Now, this can be interesting because, like, these exhibits, they can blend in so well sometimes. This guy kind of stands out. Look at that, just chilling out underwater. He's like, yep, I'm good. And there's another one in the back. Oh man, there's a couple in here. That's so cool. They're all tucked away. Might be difficult to see this one, but this is a hellbender. Oh man, I remember talking about these guys back in college. Oh my goodness. But yeah, hellbenders are really, really interesting creatures. Like, look at that. Talking about, again, from another planet almost. Eastern hellbender. Really cool. Basically giant salamanders. Yeah, right there. Really, 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 really interesting creatures. And this habitat for these guys is big. Like, it's pretty big. And he's just chilling out underneath here. He's just like, yep, found my little spot, and I'm gonna stay there. Over here now with the red-backed poison dart frog in Peru or Ecuador. Look at this guy. He's a tiny little guy. But yeah, you can see where they got the name, right? That's really cool, actually. Very, very, very cool. Over here we're looking at coral, and they're talking about the oldest coral being older than 4,000 years old. And like the oldest thing on land is about 5,000 years old, a Great Basin bristlecone pine tree. Since 1998 to 2020. 22 years, you can see how much this coral has grown from this little guy all the way up to this. Wow. And it is very large indeed. There it is. Oh my. That is so cool, so bright, so beautiful. Yeah, it's crazy to see how coral can thrive in the right conditions. Here you can get a little more of an understanding of how the coral reef zones are kind of sectioned out. The fore reef, back reef, reef flat zone, lagoon zone. And they also have a crest right here, so you can kind of see, obviously, how big of a deal water plays into this in creating these reefs, and then, you know, also tide pools and stuff like that. So depending on how much the water rises or lowers, it can really shift dramatically how the reefs, you know, survive or don't. It's just really cool because there's like so many different things in the reefs that like just so much life. As they're saying, they kind of labeled it here like these underwater cities that are home to so many different species all living together in harmony, sort of. But it is very fish eat fish. Like it's yeah, it's a little tricky out there sometimes, even though they got partnerships, symbiotic relationships, you know? This whole exhibit is kind of broken up into parts that teach you everything you need to know about coral reefs and whatnot. And like I said, I kind of went backwards through the exhibit. This is the first one that you can see here, and again, it's that kind of like half in water, half out. You can kind of appreciate what kind of plant life and rock formations would be above something, whereas under the water, this is how it would look. Wow. It's beautiful. The camera will never do it justice. But look at this guy. Yeah. All right, bye, my friend, bye. Next up, moving on from the coral reefs down to the Pacific Vision's wing, right down over here. And this is kind of the entrance that we came into in the very first place. Now, there have been a lot of interactive elements as we've walked through that I haven't been able to highlight all of them, but this is one of those spots that's got like a big screen, again, kind of learning, being next to it. And they do have a few little exhibits in here as well. But this is really interesting to me. Look at that. You can know your food. Is your menu sustainable? Oh, I'm just eating cheeseburgers, so I don't know if I should play this game. What if it's just all? What if it's all cheeseburgers? Well, here's a fun fact. It takes nearly 1,000 gallons of water to make one large hamburger. Remorse. How about navel oranges? Seedless navel oranges first appeared in the early 1800s. Okay, so I guess I don't have to feel so bad about the navel oranges then. Okay. Okay. Wow. And apparently strawberries are among the most water-intensive crops grown in California. Wow, interesting. So you can kind of move these wheels, and it will show you different things depending what you're looking for and how tall you are. So, yeah, fascinating. Lots of information here. See, broccoli, they're being nice to broccoli here. I think broccoli maybe should be not on the screen anymore. Okay. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. This is, you just see all there, just looking at all these. Wow. Actually, look here, again, more interactive. You can learn about the impact you and your food are having on the planet. Oh my gosh. Kind of showing California here. This big spread along with this massive screen. Yeah. Ocean is very, very important. Very, very important. But, can I like burst a bubble? Okay, I was like, can I do that? I was like, okay, what's gonna happen if I come over here and do this? But yeah, this is cool. And again, they've got some other exhibits, like I said, smaller ones over here. Kind of learn a bit more. But yeah, learning about population, how high it could go, all that stuff. So yeah. Many, many interesting things to learn here. It's interesting they have a Designing the Future 9-minute film that you can partake in and learn about how we are tackling tomorrow's problems today. Because that's what we're all about, you know, adapting and overcoming. I love it. Not just problems. We're looking for solutions. But to get a solution, you must first admit, you know what, to figure out what the problem is. I'm thinking it's just that we don't have enough sea turtles. You know, I love sea turtles. Look at that face. I just want to hug that face. Yeah. I was discussing the mangroves earlier, but this is what they look like under the water. Isn't that crazy? It's like a cage or a net made out of roots. Like, oh, man. But yeah, mangroves are really, really interesting. I first kind of really learned about them watching like Bear Grylls back in the day. if anybody's watched like Man vs. Wild and stuff like that. But yeah, these things can be really tough to navigate if you're a human, but if you're fish, you know, not too much of a problem. Let's pop over here and look at this fish. Wow, beautiful. The orange and the black. So cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is a cool fish. But you guys are all cool fish. Look, you guys chilling out down here, resting. So the guys is moving around the whole time. Yeah. There's actually a ray in there too. Yeah. There's a lot going on. Even if the exhibits are small, there's still a lot going on typically in them. Celebrating that 25th anniversary, but if you get one of those guides, you can go around and you can actually stamp them. And then what you can do is they have like kind of a texture on them too, which is really, really cool. Someone was showing that off to me. And I was like, wow, that's neat. So it's kind of like a little scavenger hunt, so you can see everything in the aquarium because you have to go around and get those kind of little stamp things all over. Ah, that's really cool. And look at babies. Babies. Oh, and these are little seahorses. Oh my gosh, these are so tiny. Oh my gosh. Wow. Little baby seahorses. They're very cute. Yes. Hello, seahorses. The film is about to start, so I thought I'd pop in and watch it. I will report back after. This is a very large space that we're in. Yeah. Okay, looking forward to it. That film was actually really good. It was under 10 minutes as well. It was also cool because they used that kind of spot in the bottom center to also like have some stuff show up, like not just on the screen. There was like another screen on the ground. That was really neat. But it was also talking a lot about renewable sources of energy and what we're going to use in the future to tackle problems. It was pretty optimistic, pretty hopeful, which I love. Former scientist man over here, always scientist a little bit, but I was like, okay, good. That was like, made me feel a little better. Yeah, so check that out. It was really good. Moving back away from the Pacific Vision's wing and the tropical Pacific, we're gonna head back down to the main area, check out a few more things before we wrap up the video. Side note as we do, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I also really appreciate the members and the patrons for supporting the channel financially. Appreciate you guys. Do not worry about any of that. I'm going to talk about how you can support this place at the end of the video. I got to show off a little bit of the merch store in the Pacific Collections. Yeah, got a bunch of books, plushies, and shirts. It's very, very cute. Okay, so like I'm always drawn to these. Like, look how cute. Very, very cute. Oh, and these are warmies. Oh, these are the ones that you can kind of warm up and stuff. Oh, these are interesting to me. There you go. We'll need a little bit about snuggable, huggable, lovables. This video not brought to you by Warmies. I like this one here, Long Beach, California. Octopus. And then you have the Aquarium of the Pacific, kind of like a tie-dye. I really like that. Ooh, you get yourself a little mouse pad. A little 25th anniversary mouse pad. Ooh. I like all the octopus merch. Look at this one. Wow. That's really cool. You know, I'm always talking about the dark side, but what about the shark side of the force glows in the dark? Look at this one. Okay, I'm partial to the Darth Vader shark. Stormtrooper Hammerhead actually looks legit and like scarier than regular Stormtroopers. That's really funny. Oh my goodness. I was talking to the knowledgeable manager over here, and it was telling me that a lot of the proceeds go right back to helping feed and take care of the animals, so just keep that in mind over here. But they also have places to donate at the cash register as well, but I'm also going to link that below so that you can help them. Again, don't worry about me. Worry about helping them, helping all these lovely, lovely creatures. But also, there's something back here that I was told is a hot tip to go back and check this out. So we're just leaving the gift shop, but back over here is a jellyfish touch section. We can touch jellyfish. Oh my gosh. So these are moon jellies, and we can touch them. I didn't think I'd be touching a jellyfish today, but here we go. This is gonna be so cool. Okay, look at this little gentle 2-finger touch. Oh my gosh, the jellies. This is, oh, it's so like,
that's pretty much it. Like with my bifocals,
is the term slimy? I don't know. There's,
I don't have any like
hello jelly. Hello friend. I know friend. Hello
hello
jelly. Yeah, it feels gelatinous, slimy. Oh my gosh. This, I didn't think you can touch a jellyfish. Yeah. This is so cool. This is like This is like the coolest thing here. Like one of the coolest things here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that one's like, I don't want to touch it. But again,
I don't like society. I'd rather,
fancy that. I'm touching a jellyfish. Well, top 10 things I never thought I'd be doing on the channel. Touching a jellyfish is up there. Just a gentle two-finger touch. Two-finger touch. So get this, the potency of the venoms that these jellyfish secrete vary, you know, to being something very powerful to something that just feels slimy to the touch. That's what these moon jellies are. And they actually bred them here in an aquaculture lab. That is crazy. That's where, I should say, that's where they grow them. It's just amazing to me. That is so cool. Huh. It just, they say it's so mild, they just feel sticky when touched. So, yeah, that is crazy. So the underside's a bit more delicate, they say. So I'm just trying to touch the top sides. I don't want to mess with them too much, but just, wow. So if you touch them on the top, not too sticky, but underneath, maybe a bit more sticky. Back now in the gift store, and if you're like, Jimmy, there wasn't enough stuffed animals, well, don't worry. We got you covered. Oh my gosh. You know, some octopi. Isn't that great? Oh man. I bet those guys are $8. No, they're $39.99. Oh, but look at this. And I like they have the seals over here too, and the orcas. Oh my gosh. And they even have like little figurines too. Cymbals, musician, penguin. You can get your whole orchestra. Build up a whole orchestra for you. I like the piano playing emperor penguin. All right. Play some Tchaikovsky for me. And look at this. They even have a plesiosaurus or plesiosauria. Look at that. That's so cool. They've got sharks, the hammerhead ones and stuff. Unfortunately, none of the stormtrooper hammerheads. That would be pretty cool. Also, right when you walk in the door, they have this big collage here of all their donors. This is what I was talking about earlier. Talking about giving back one day. I can't wait. Come to a place like this, be like, here's $1 million for you. Feed the animals for a while. But yeah, that's really cool. So thank you to everybody who's donated to this beautiful place. Now back in the main atrium, and look over here. This is where the elevator and restrooms are, and they actually have some other restrooms over here. I've noticed they have them throughout the establishment, just in case you want to see them and you're like, Jimmy, I don't know where the bathrooms are or the restrooms are. Well, now you do. And the elevators, if you'd like to go up to the second floor, where we are going back up to right now. Right by the Blue Whale Cafe. See, I was right. I knew these blue whales. So cool. The surge is surging. Oh, look at that. Cool, all right. Let's hope I can show this off. How cool. Wow, it's almost like winds across the plains. Really interesting. Good job, Surge Channel. I had to come back up and say hi to the seals and the sea lions. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. It's adorable. I just want to hug it. Oh. Also, check this guy out. Talk about putting your feet up. Oh my goodness. He's just playing his like, that's pretty great. Again, that's from above, and this from below. I love the pattern on the seals. That's so neat. This one's just posing. Look at that. Amazing. Also, I want to reiterate, I did not do every last thing here. There's another show we could have watched. There's more activities. There's so many things to do, and that stamp collection, the embossing, like we could have gone and done all that. There's just so many things to do here, but I thought this would be a good first attempt at seeing a bunch of the cool things they have on offer here. And here's where I wanted to end today, showing off the Blue Cavern. Show times are there, and also there's a bunch of show times up front too, so you can know when the various exhibits are doing those shows. But man, oh man, this is tall. Really, really cool. And over here on the wall to the right, you can see all the different types of fish that are in there, including the giant sea bass. Yeah, really cool. And there's one right there. Wow, just massive. That's going to do it for me here today at the Aquarium of the Pacific. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. I just want to thank my friend who invited me to come out today. It was really cool. It was a really, really neat experience. If you're in the Southern California area and you're looking for an aquarium, I'd say come check this one out. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And if you made it all the way to the end, the word will be scale. S-C-A-L-E, scale. Leave that down in the comments below. I'll know you made it all the way to the end of the video. thank you so much. Thank you for all the commenting and sharing and liking. I really do appreciate it. And as always, thanks to our members here and the patrons for supporting me financially. Do not worry about any of that. Please just look down the links below if you want to help donate and support this lovely place. Either way, until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Bye-bye. Your patience has been rewarded with a bonus bit. Look at this cool fountain. Like the waves and everything. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. But you know what? I think you guys deserve another bonus bit for sticking around this long. All right, here's the other bonus bit. Let's go! Your patience has been rewarded with a bonus bit. Sea lion itching his fins. So cool. All right, bye everybody. Bonus bit. I don't know if it's actually itching it or pruning or doing something, but I just thought this was really interesting behavior. I wanted to document it. So cool. All right, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.